The Sexton boys.
We will say that I would say 95% of the Friendly Sons have no idea which one of us is which is why
We have boyo number one.
boyo number 1 and boyo number 2, because we don't want you to know. So, but it's Mike and Tim.
I just remember Mike had more hair.
There you go, there you go.
The big hair. The Richard Gere hair.
And the flavor saver.
We will tell you, we went back east for a family reunion one time, and her hair was about the same at that point. And that's his family, and they couldn't tell us apart, and they were telling us apart by our ties. We switched ties. So
Started with the Stones in '97. I've actually been on the road since '78. I basically take care of the money stuff on the road, pay the bills, collect the money from the shows, hand out per diem, travel with the band on the private plane. Played a lot of good golf courses. Birdie 12 at Augusta.
I was a graphic artist and illustrator, and then then I sold a list for real estate investors nationwide, which I retired from. I still do some graphics, and if my old customers want something, I'm not looking for customers. I used to.
But you majored in art.
My majored in graphics, and back in those days, you had to type spec everything. You had to, now you put it on the computer, you just do what you want. But in the old days, if your column was going to be 2 inches, you had to count how many characters crossed, and then how many characters are in your article, so that you know what will fit. We started a magazine, a sports magazine, like a Sports Illustrated in San Diego for high school sports in the 70s. Prep athlete. And so I had to spec all that type, make sure it fit.
So
And then I do illustrate. Big table still, that's got an arm that I can put everything in place. So the computer's just a nice pencil. Just makes your life a little easier. So the pencil keeps getting better.
Well, I had a teaching credential. I coached football and wrestling in high school for 7 years.
Which school?
University, and then El Cajon. And then I started the magazine Prep Athlete with Mike Carey, who was an NFL official.
Yeah, my father-in-law owned the Beachcomber in the 40s.
Really?
Yeah. He sold it. It was in the 40s. He sold it in the 40s because he owned it, but had a job. He had a job at Convair as an engineer, and he wasn't a hands-on owner, so they were stealing him blind. He goes, I got to get out of this. So I don't know how many years he had it, but not long. In fact, I checked with the Beachcomber. They don't really have a history going back that far. But could you figure in the 40s, that'd be a wild place.